So it's no secret, I really, really like my 2008 Honda Shadow Aero 750. I think it's a great motorcycle. Not just this particular one because I own it, just the Shadow 750 in general. In whatever flavor, Ace, Spirit, Phantom, whatever. They're just really great all-around bikes. They're just honest, reliable, hard-working machines. Now, with that being said, after I had mine for a while, there were a couple things that I didn't really care for. I just got my 750 2 years ago, and the main reason I looked at 750s is because the 1100s just seemed like way too much. It seemed like way too much bike, man. I was 280 pounds. And since then, I've lost a whole bunch of weight, and the bike is happier for it. But initially, since I was a bigger boy, it didn't like me too much. I mean, it did it. It did everything I asked it to do. I just never took it on the highway. I still usually don't, if I can help it. So one thing I wish it had was a bit more power. And actually, I wish I had realized this before I have spent some money on it. You know, fork extensions, 2 sets of mirrors, 12-inch apes, voltmeter, tachometer, others, exhaust and air intake. So I guess you could say that's my first gripe, which that's not the bike's fault, that's me. I should have done more research other than the Honda Shadow 750 is a great motorcycle. Which it is, they were right. Since I was new, I didn't know what kind of riding I wanted to do. I mean, I had an idea, you know, everybody has an idea. You just pictured, you know, cruising the wide open road, right? But with the knowledge I have now, I would have looked at 1100s. Because honestly, they're not much bigger size-wise. I think they're like a little bit bigger. And the weight is negligible. We're not talking like an extra 500 pounds on the bike. I mean, this one only weighs 550. But that extra torque would have been nice. But I'm just into my 750 too deep now, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep this thing for a very long time. And going back to being a bigger boy, I'm right about 6 foot, 6'1" on a good day. I'll take 6'1". And for me to be comfortable on this bike, I had to install 4-inch forward controls and mini floorboards before I could even be comfortable for more than an hour on this thing. So essentially I had to make the bike fit me. So if you're a taller person, you might want to explore other options. And that's the whole point of this video is, yes, I love the Shadow 750, but I want you guys to make an informed decision on the bike. I don't want you to do what I did, just buy it and then keep it forever. Because you modded the crap out of it and you don't have much of a choice. I do wish this bike had a bit more power though on the top end. Now around town, this 45 foot-pounds of torque or whatever the heck it is, it's in there somewhere. It does just fine, especially when you're stuck behind slow Priuses that can't use their turn signal. I mean, for real, yo, it takes 2 seconds. Move your finger to the... But around town, this bike is everything I could ask for. I just wish 75 miles an hour was more comfortable. Now, the bike will do it. But she's going to be turning like 4,200 RPM. So it gets buzzy. But redline's at like 62. So you shouldn't have a problem. And then probably the last thing, which was the biggest pain in the butt, is the factory seat. I mean, it did not work for me. It's like sitting on a brick. I don't know what foam they used, but it's super, super stiff. Not like the Mustang seat I have on it now, which, oh my gosh, that's like riding on a couch cushion, man. The leather itself is just so much nicer. It just has an overall better feel. Which in itself isn't a deal breaker because I would have modded the bike anyway regardless of what one I got, but sometimes when you think of getting a new bike, you think of, okay, cool, I have the bike, but what about the extras? And I'm not just talking about gear, which you should always budget for gear. I should probably wear more, but like just the little extras that, you know, you have to do to make the bike fit you. Probably should have been nice and let that school bus go, but that's alright. So those are just a couple gripes that I found when I first started riding my Shadow 750. Now it's set up exactly how I want it. Like, if there was ever a major mechanical issue with this bike, there's a decent chance that I may pick up another 750 and then just transfer everything over. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If you're curious why you should buy a 750 Shadow, check out this video right here. And as always, y'all be good. See ya.